have you, but oh well. It's unfortunate to lose a run that's going late there and going a bit promising to silly stuff like that, but hey, can you do? Can you do? Well, you can not suck is probably the thing that you can do. Just don't suck. It's really just that easy. Oh, yeah, I guess if I don't suck, then yeah, you know what? Maybe that checks out. Cool, caught it. The thing I don't like about Blues is that I feel more and more clueless every patch if I don't read it, / the no. It's, you know, I think there's an element of that morality, but at the same time, I feel like, in a way, Bloons is just one of those games where you can kind of just play it, and, you know, if you notice a change there, then you'll be like, oh, okay, there's the change, but it's still fundamentally the same, if that makes any sense. It's like, the more things change, the more they stay the same. I can definitely see your viewpoint there. I'm not trying to dismiss it by any means. In fact, I think it is somewhat valid. I think that is kind of the problem with a lot of modern games nowadays is any live service game that you initially are invested into and then you gradually pull yourself away from that due to, you know, whatever factors that you may have there, is that trying to keep track of everything that goes on in a game. Like, if you've ever tried playing a competitive RTS game and you've tried keeping up with patch notes and everything of the sort there, boy howdy is it a real task. Did some niche chimps challenges and races, not too sure what's not left or buffed. Over the last few patches here, Frality, I mean, I gotta say, honestly, not too much. Not too much has really been touched over the last few patches here, and because I actually think that the meta is in a really healthy spot. Maybe it's just me, but I think that the meta is actually fairly decent. I think the biggest things that have happened are like reworks to things like Bloons, Solver and all that fun business there. Which, before you ask, yes, Bloons Solver is busted now, Fraley. You should try that out. Not even capping. Yo, Slip, thanks for the raid, Chief. How's it all going, Slip viewers? It's me, the guy who usually rates Slip, Frosty mate. You must be wondering after all this time. Who the hell is this guy that keeps rating Slipskip? It's me. I don't know why I keep doing it. Honestly, it's probably some form of, what's the word I'm looking... Stockholm Syndrome. That's the one. So, it's good to see you here. We're currently in the middle of trying to grind out Scrapyard for a goddamn 14-minute, 38-second time that I keep fumbling in the last few rounds here. You believe in Comcom? That's brave of you, son. That's real brave of you. I want to believe, Slip. I really do. But Comcom is Comcom. I've been hurt before, what can I say? Green Comcom is almost doable. It's missing that 1k that makes 99 horrible. Ugh. Yeah, see, and that's the thing that would break me right there. Been rated by Frosty, the 14th best balloon speedrunner in the Southern Hemisphere. I mean, I don't know. I might be the best balloon speedrunner in the Southern Hemisphere. I don't know, man. I guess even the concept of being like the best balloon speedrunner is just something that I just don't remotely care about. Needs mob glue for 99 DDTs. You're not packing mob glue in the first place? That feels a little bit weird. So this positioning is 1 second slower than having it up here, but this way I get more range on this, so later on, 98 hundo, this is better for us. Funny Comanche Commander. True, there is Funny Comanche Commander. I don't know, I feel like Subcom, if there was just some way to figure out the mid-game to make Subcom doable, I think that is the big thing, that if you could get over that slip with Subcom there, that would be doable. But even I was struggling to find a way to try to save up for that there with having it be consistent, because 63 just kicks your teeth in. Like, Velociraptor might be the tech? I don't know. Don't think I've ever... Oh, you're doing... Oh, you're a Ravine. Oh, dude, I always thought you were talking about bloody puddles. Dude, you must excuse me. I am on very little sleep. Left side Moab glue is all that's there until 99. You only ever get one Moab glue, but your Moab glue can see both sides. The majority of both sides. You can see 3 out of 4 lanes, which is what you want. Bloody is still horrific. No, I kind of figured. Bloody is just one of those maps that you're gonna have to... Why did I do that? I really didn't need to do that. Don't mind me, just casually throwing time. Comcom I do not trust on Bloody? No, that's fair. I mean, there is... Comcom with split lanes, they're just... Oh, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Cannot say I'm a huge fan. But the buffs to it are actually okay. I thought it was only small buffs to missile damage there. I didn't think they were big enough buffs to actually, you know, think worth mentioning. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it actually deals somewhat actually mediocre damage now. Maybe it is not complete... I mean, it wasn't complete garbage before, because I actually thought it was better than Apache. I thought it was better than Apache Prime for a good reason, is because it just comes out sooner, it deals like almost equal damage, and is buffable by funny Geraldo. But splashing a little bit harder. I mean, it did struggle with a lot of Pierce, which is one of the reasons why I really loved Geraldo, is because, you know, getting that sharpening stone down really does help it quite a bit. It's probably getting buffed again next patch. I don't think it needs it. But, I mean, what would I know, right? What do I know, right? I've only sunk a good 2 years of my time into playing this game. No way he gets buffed. Tell him, fool. Tell him. I don't really think there's a lot of tower that's... Like, I feel like... I can't be the only one here where it's... I feel like the thing that, if anything, needs adjustments is still Beast Handler. I think trying to find the sweet spot for Beast Handler is something they're going to work on. But I feel like a lot of the options that are in the game currently are starting to hit that viability point where it's like perfectly balanced. Like, I feel like Druid of the Jungle now being $100 more expensive, and that, you know, requires the extra $270 to be invested into it to pop lead balloons there fully. You know, I'm like, okay, you know what? It's still a busted tower, but it's like the good busted, right? Beast Handler is messed up due to the merging. Yeah, fair. I don't know. Would there be any paths in the game that you'd look at and you're like, this clearly needs a buff? Because I'm struggling right now. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. Like a Darling path, maybe? No. Laser Cannon's really good. I think Laser Cannon kind of underrated. Top Path Cannon, maybe? I still think Top Path Cannon's got a good niche to it. Like, Yes, top path cannon is different, but I still think it's actually good. Yeah, it's like, I feel like, if anything, the tier 5 is the thing to me that's sort of like, okay, well, you know, let's just slow it down for a second here. Tier 5, I mean, I like you, but I don't like you that much. That's where I'm at. Massive damage. It doesn't need massive damage, though, because it's a stun tower. Whoosh, Bing chilling. Oi. Okay. That actually worked out. Like them on quad sometimes? Yeah, like there was a strategy where you would use overdrives, a dragon's breath, and a balloon impact on quad there? It was a really nice strategy. It still is a really good strategy as well. Means emotional damage from 70-55k on it. No, I actually think that the tier 4 is fine. I think the tier 3 is like underwhelming and is definitely a stepping stone there. But I think it makes up for it by having an actual somewhat decent tier 4. And then, I mean, tier 5 is just like, okay. So you don't want balloons to move. Fair enough. But the tier 3 in that one race? Yeah, that one time it did that thing, you know? I definitely remember that very specific time. I mean, you know me, guys. Photographic memory. They'll be like, Frosty, do you remember this one time? And I'll be like, oh yes, that one time. Maybe I'll transforming tonic. I think I want to like transforming tonic. I really do. See, the problem is any cooldown based pathing is always going to be inherently a little bit harder to use than just regular towers like tack. So you want to feel like you're getting your usage out of it, right? And don't get me wrong, I actually do think that transforming tonic is pretty powerful. The problem is it's just different. And because it's just different, you're less incentivized to use it over something that is just straightforward and just works, you know? Tier 5 just seems hard to justify. Tier 5 is very strong. Don't get it twisted, like, tier 5 is legitimately good. Please. Dude, we can have our cake and eat it too? Huh? Huh? Used to work with Drew of the Rust Synergy, right? Yep, it still does. So you'd get all your towers not only attacking fast, but also attacking a lot faster as well. So yeah, it's still incredibly good. I remember trying an outrun like that. I mean, the synergy is still there. It's still good. It's still good. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? I think this just works a lot better for me. Oh, that might have been too soon. Too soon, Executus. You have awakened me too soon. Too soon, Executus. You have activated my trap card too soon. this is, yeah, it's too much time lost. Wait, I beat it? Oh, I hate this map. Oh, I beat it. I beat it, guys. We finally did it. I beat it by 4 seconds. That run was so bad, though. Oh, God, that was actually awful. I really badly want to run that back. I don't think you all have any idea. I really badly want to run that back. God, it's actually... It's so painful. I hate this. But, I mean, I did get it. It's like, I have an hour before I need to go to bed here and everything. Ugh. I guess I have to save it for tomorrow. It's alright, though. It's the world record for now before summer comes in and